Breaking news stories this afternoon. Thanks for joining us today. I'm Mark Hall. We have new information on a truck that plunged into an icy Potomac River last night and the dramatic dash cam footage. Now, we're also at the scene of a deadly crash involving a Metro bus in Prince George's County. Our Liberty Simmons will be live with what we know about the moments leading up to the collision. First, though, let's talk about the cold conditions heading to Inauguration weekend. Meteorologist Damon Matson joins us now. And Damon, first of all, happy Friday.
Yeah, happy Friday, Mark.
A lot going on this weekend, a big inauguration. Will the weather play a factor?
Well, Mark, it's going to be a roller coaster ride. I'll tell you that much. As we head throughout the holiday weekend into Inauguration, we are going to see a plethora, a large bit of weather conditions. So buckle up, folks. It is going to be interesting. Now, today, starting out, we are not experiencing as much cold air. As a matter of fact, the main storyline here is these clouds have been stubborn. We've had a gray sky throughout the entire morning, but we are pushing on toward clearing conditions. Here's that cloud deck in this white color, if you will, and looking off to the south, look at how it's starting to retreat to the north. There's sunshine in Culpeper, Stafford, parts of southern Maryland. Soon enough, the clouds will wear away, even in the district and up north into north central Maryland. So it's just going to take a little bit more time, but yes, we are on our way to seeing sunnier skies, and we've already picked up some warmer temperatures along the way. How about 40 degrees in D.C.? 40 in Manassas, 30s, but upper 30s in Frederick, up toward Hagerstown. This is some of the warmest weather we've had over the last few days, so hopefully we can enjoy this as we go about here throughout the next little while, folks. But yes, we are expecting to see that sunshine. Temperatures will push a little bit more into the lower and middle 40s by the end of the day today, and we'll hold on to some of this warmth to start the weekend. Now, as we progress into Sunday and beyond, how much colder will it get, and are we looking at more snowfall in the forecast with those colder temperatures? We'll have all those answers coming up here in just a bit.
All right, Damon, thank you. And to stay on top of weather conditions, scan the QR code on your screen. It will take you straight to the weather section of our website, dcnewsnow.com. There you'll find the latest forecast, winter weather warnings, and radar to plan your day. All right, we're following breaking news at noon. A Metro bus driver is dead after crashing into a building during a medical emergency. Now, we're told the building was empty and the bus, 4 bus passengers are okay. It all happened just before 6 this morning. It happened on Rhode Island Avenue in Riverdale, and that's where we find DC News Now's Liberty Simmons with the latest. Liberty.
Mark, such a tragic accident here. Now, WMATA did confirm that the bus driver suffered a medical emergency and then crashed into this vacant building behind me. And you can see all the destruction as well. Unfortunately, the driver did not survive. Now, just before 7 this morning, Prince George's County Fire and EMS Department responded to the crash here in the 6200 block of Rhode Island Avenue. Now, the crash involved a bus on its 4F route near Queensbury Road and Rhode Island Avenue. WMATA says the driver did suffer a medical emergency, then struck the vacant building, and there were also several customers on board at the time.
But oh my gosh, around here, you know, I couldn't believe it. It's very scary, very scary. Yeah, I just prayed the Lord and said, God, protect him.
Very shocking to many of the neighbors here in this area. Now, we also know that the passengers on board were not harmed during this crash. And coming up on the news at 4, 5, and 6, we did speak with a neighbor here who did suffer damage from this crash as well. You'll hear from him as well as a local business owner about how this crash is impacting her business. For now, live here in Riverdale Park, Liberty Simmons, DC News Now.
All right, Liberty, thank you. Meanwhile, new developments in the district. There's dramatic video dash cam video capturing the moments a driver crashes on the Arlington Memorial Bridge. That pickup truck veering across several lanes before going into the icy Potomac River. We've now learned that one person has died as a result of last night's crash. DC News Now's Yamarisa Say was at the scene this morning. She has the latest.
You can see guardrails blocking off that part of the bridge where the truck crashed and plunged into the river. And now one person is dead and police are trying to investigate how this all happened. Video shows the moments of a two-vehicle accident on the Arlington Memorial Bridge Thursday evening. You see the white truck then crashes into the concrete railing, plunging into the Potomac River.
At 7:24, the Harbor Patrol airboat arrived at the shore, picked up the divers, and went out to the part where the car went in. And by 7:30, they were in contact with the car, and 22 minutes later had been able to remove the first victim and get him to shore to transport him to the hospital.
Early Friday morning, U.S. Park Police confirmed one person from that truck that plunged into the water is now dead. It's not clear whether they were the driver or passenger, but police say they believe more than one person was in the truck.
This is very early in the crash investigation.
The other car involved in the crash had two passengers. One refused treatment, the other had minor injuries.
It really is a complicated effort with about 6 agencies involved tonight.
Now an officer and guardrails stand where it all happened as police continue their investigation. Yet police plan to assess the scene and also try to remove that truck from the river today. Reporting in Northwest D.C., I'm Yamari Sase, DC News Now.
All right, Yamari, thank you. More breaking news. The U.S. Supreme Court is upholding the federal ban on Tik Tok. The app is set to be banned in the U.S. starting Sunday. That's unless it cuts ties with its parent company, ByteDance. Top U.S. officials say the app threatens our national security. President-elect Donald Trump has indicated he plans to negotiate a solution when he comes into office on Monday. And yesterday, outgoing President Joe Biden said that he would not enforce a ban if it was upheld. An expert will weigh in on the decision in our next half hour. Be sure to stick around for that live interview. That's coming up at 12:30. Now to a death investigation underway in Montgomery County. Police say that a person was found dead this morning inside of a car in Rockville. This was the intersection of Shady Grove Road and Research Boulevard. Investigators say that police officers were patrolling the area at around 3 this morning when they saw a car at the intersection and found a person dead inside. About a half mile away, another person was found dead at the Sleep Inn on Research Court. Police are working to find out if the two incidents are related.
Now, we haven't ruled anything out. Our detectives are trying to locate witnesses. They're also trying to locate if there is any surveillance footage that captured these crimes so that we can understand what occurred here.
Well, as for how they died, police are still working to learn the cause, and we will certainly keep you updated. This just ended the newsroom. The bitter cold temperatures will move President-elect Donald Trump's inauguration ceremony indoors. That's according to our media partners at The Hill. The President-elect and the Vice President-elect J.D. Vance are expected to be sworn in inside the Capitol Rotunda. This news coming as the final preparations get underway from Secret Service to the FBI to the Capitol Police. Well, agencies have been working for weeks to make sure that the event is safe and secure. Washington correspondent Trevor Shirley is on Capitol Hill with the latest.
Ever-changing threat environment, and so we stay flexible.
And while the security plan is flexible, the fencing that's already up is not.
We're hopeful that that'll keep any of the protests from getting too close to the Capitol.
Nearly 30 miles worth of anti-scale fencing will protect the Capitol and other key event sites around Washington.
This all-star team is working to keep everyone safe while minimizing disruptions to the public as much as possible.
Some road closures around Washington start this weekend. Through Tuesday morning, the Secret Service and other law enforcement agencies will be out in force.
We are 100% confident in the plan that we have put in place for this inauguration, that the public and our protectees will be safe.
On Monday, the airspace over the Capitol will close, with agents also monitoring the air quality itself for any chemical or radioactive threats.
It's going to be an exciting day, but it is a day that there'll be much security out there.
And while officials say they're planning for anything, one threat remains top of mind.
The biggest threat, I think, for all of us remains the lone actor.
And a reminder about the schedule for the events leading up to the inauguration. Tomorrow there will be a reception and fireworks display at Trump National Golf Course in Virginia. Sunday will include a wreath-laying ceremony at the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier at Arlington National Cemetery, followed by a MAGA victory rally at Capital One Arena. President-elect and Vice President-elect J.D. Vance are scheduled to be sworn in again on Monday at noon. According to the program, country music star Carrie Underwood will sing America the Beautiful. Finally, following a parade, the president-elect will attend 3 inaugural balls. Meantime, thousands are expected to march to the Lincoln Memorial tomorrow to protest the incoming administration. The People's March is organized by national and local activist groups. The same groups organized a women's march back in 2017. The march will start at 11 a.m. with meetup locations at Farragut Square, McPherson Square, and Franklin Park. It will end at 1 p.m., the rally at the Lincoln Memorial. And there's certainly going to be numerous road closures starting this weekend, along with metro closures for Inauguration Day. The inauguration will also impact travel at Union Station. For all the changes, you can head to our website, dcnewsnow.com, and just search Inauguration Closures. And you don't want to miss our Inauguration Day coverage on Monday. Our network News Nation has special coverage starting at 11 a.m., then more to come on DC News Now starting at 4.
Well, Mark, you just mentioned it. We got bitter cold on the way. But before we get to that, there's snow happening on Sunday. We'll talk about that incoming storm system after the break.
And still ahead, have you checked your bank account today? More about the outage impacting Capital One customers. Plus, we're a day away from the Commanders taking on Detroit Lions. You can see all the hype around the big game as bars and restaurants get ready for fans to watch. And you're watching DC News Now at 4, covering the news where you live all across the DMV. We'll be back with more news and weather right after the break.